everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I'm your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down lyrics for a request directly from the Reactions Are My Therapy tier on YouTube. I'm telling you, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Virginia, you are the one that got the pick today, and you've picked B.o.B. Airplanes Part 2 featuring Eminem and Hayley Williams. This has to be crazy good. Virginia, thanks for supporting Reaction Therapy and our mission to spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. And if y'all want more content than you've already seen, go to our Patreon page, go to YouTube. There is stuff you wouldn't believe, private live streams, and so much more. Without further ado, it's B.o.B. featuring Eminem and Hayley Williams. Airplanes Part 2.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars?
It's like, please, let me just find something that's a shooting star. I can just make a wish. I need to make a wish. I need something to change. That's got to be Hayley Williams, right? So that's pretty good. Like, if we could just pretend that the airplanes are shooting stars. They're moving through the sky. Same thing. They got a light on them. Use a wish right now.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now. Wish right now. Wish right now.
Let's pretend like it's 98, like I'm eating lunch off a styrofoam tray. Trying to be the next rapper coming out the A, hoping for a record deal to ignore my pain. Now let's pretend like I'm on the stage, and when my beat drops, everybody goes insane. Okay, and everybody know my name, and everywhere I go, people want to hear me.
It's like, let's just pretend, like, let's dream for a minute that it's actually me. Like becoming everything I wanted to be. 98. I'm guessing that's going back to 1998 and saying, wow, woo, could it be everybody? Like he was eating off styrofoam trays. Had to be back in school. It's where you're dreaming, you become everything. Everybody wants to talk to you. Everybody wants to see you. Everybody wants to listen to you. Everybody wants your music.
He's saying, oh yeah, and I just dropped my new album. On the first week, I did 500,000. Gold in the spring and diamond in the fall. And then a world tour just to top it all off. And let's pretend like they call me the greatest. Selling out arenas with big ass stages. And everybody loved me and no one ever hated. Just try to use imagination.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Okay, let's pretend like this never happened. Like I never had dreams of being a rapper. Like I didn't write raps up in all of
like first you pretend everything's going your way. It's like children do, right? When they grow up. I'm going to be big and famous and superstar and have everything in the world. And now he's going into this, like, let's just go the other way. Like, I just didn't become anything. Like, I never did this. Like, I never even bothered to write a rap or do anything.
Like I never had dreams of being a rapper. Like I didn't write raps up in all of my classes. Like I never used to run away into the blackness. Now let's pretend like it was all good. Like I didn't live staring in the notebook. Like I did the things that I probably knew I should. But I ain't have neighbors, that's why they call it hood. Now let's pretend like I ain't got it.
Didn't have. I just love that. I didn't have neighbors. That's why they call it a hood. Oh, I have never thought of that in my life. This is crazy good.
But I ain't have neighbors, that's why they call it hood. Now let's pretend like I ain't got a name. Before they ever call me B.o.B. or AKA Bobby Ray. I'm talking back before the mixtapes, before the videos and the deals and the fame. Before they ever once compared me to Andre. Before I ever got on my space. Before they ever noticed my face. face. So let's just pretend and make wishes out of airplanes.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
And it seems like yesterday, it was just a dream. But those days are gone, they're just memories. And it seems like yesterday, it was just a dream. But those days are gone.
This daydreaming thing of like, wow, yesterday, it just seems like, you ever see that? Like, I feel like that was just yesterday when this happened. And then all of a sudden, years go by in a flash, and all of a sudden years are gone. It's like I say with my children growing up and being adults now, like, what happened? They were just in preschool, like things were just way back, and now all of a sudden, grown up.
It was just a dream, but those days are gone. Alright, let's pretend Marshall Mathers never picked up a pen. Let's pretend things would have been no different. Pretend he procrastinated, had no motivation. Pretend he just made excuses.
Marshall is in the house. I love how he cleared his throat and got ready.
It was just a dream.
Come on.
But those days are gone. Alright, let's pretend Marshall Mathers never picked up a pen. Let's pretend things would have been no different. Pretend he procrastinated, had no motivation. Pretend he just made excuses that were so paper thin they could blow away with the wind. Marshall, you're never gonna make it. Makes no sense to play the game, there ain't no way that you'll win. Pretend he just stayed outside all day and played with his friends. Pretend he even had a friend to say was his friend. And it wasn't time to move and schools weren't changing again. He wasn't socially awkward and just strange as a kid.
Telling his life story. All the stuff he's been through, how he grew up. What a great song. Like, home run for sure. Virginia, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this one, because I just love hearing Eminem just pretend he never did any of what he did. Pretend he just played with friends and he just, you know, stayed focused on, you know, other things instead of writing and instead of wanting to become famous as a rapper. And you know, pretend he had friends. He's like, even that I had a friend, because he like had no friends.
He just stayed outside all day and played with his friends. Pretend he even had a friend to say was his friend. And it wasn't time to move and schools weren't changing again. He wasn't socially awkward and just strange as a kid. He had a father and his mother wasn't crazy as shit. And he never dreamed he could rip stadiums and just lazy as shit. Fuck a talent show in the gymnasium, bitch. You want him out the shit. Quit daydreaming, kid. You need to get your cranium checked. You're thinking like an alien, it just ain't realistic. Now pretend pain just make him angry with this shit. And there was no one he could even name when he's pissed it. And his alarm went off to wake him, but he didn't make it to the rap Olympics. Slept through his plane and he missed it. He's gonna have a hard time explaining to Hayley and Laney these food stamps and his wick shit, cause he never risked shit. He hoped and he wished it, but it didn't fall in his lap, so he ain't even here. He pretends that
Airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars.
That's it. If you don't go make something happen, it's just like sitting there pretending that these airplanes in the sky are shooting stars. You're going to make a wish on this airplane, not an actual shooting star, which basically means now you've got to go make something happen. Otherwise, you're just pretending. And if you're just pretending and you're like, yeah, oh well, life's going to pass you by. You're not going to get to be who you want to be or have what you want to have or go where you want to go or do what you want to do. I just love this story because imagine these people never did what they did to get where they are. They never would be who they are. And it's the same thing with anything in your life, that you have to be able to put a goal in front of you, a dream in front of you, and you have to figure out, what do I need to do to make that dream happen? And when that dream is so difficult to achieve, you keep fighting for it. And that's where help, support, guidance, encouragement from sources around you comes in, because that's the only thing that's going to keep you moving forward, because it feels very lonely if you're by yourself.
he ain't even here. He pretends that
Airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars. I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Love the fade out there. B.o.B. Airplanes Part 2. Oh, that's good when you talk about dreams and hopes and what you're looking for. Are you going to actually like do what you need to do to become who you want to become, to have the life you want to have? You may not be able to do it today, this week, this month, this year at all. But please keep your dreams in front of you, and please recognize that, wow, many times when you overcome challenges, it shows how much perseverance you've got, the strength that you mustered. Thanks so much, Virginia, for this. Remember, this isn't real therapy, just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want professional help, check the link in the description. Go to our Discord server, leave us your comments, feedback, insight, and go check Patreon or YouTube because there's tons of other content, private live streams, and so much more you want to look at. Thanks from Nick and myself for helping us spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics, and we can't wait to see you on the next Reaction Therapy.